The Young and the Restless spoilers full. Welcome back to our channel, besties. Today is an absolutely beautiful day outside, but honestly, we are entirely dead inside after what just dropped on our screens. We need to process this absolute madness together right now because I am unwell. You guys, I am deceased. Stop what you are doing. I am literally shaking. Wait, we need to talk about this now. I am literally filming this while I'm running errands because I just had to jump on here and vent to you all. If you haven't seen the latest update from the absolute unhinged wasteland that is Genoa City and Las Vegas right now, you need to sit down, brace your emotional core, and prepare to have your mind entirely blown into a million tiny, irreparable pieces. I am hyperventilating. Send help. My soul has actually left my body. We are not just watching a soap opera anymore, besties. We are surviving a high-octane psychological masterpiece where the stakes are astronomical and my blood pressure is through the literal roof. Wait, backtrack for a second. I missed a step. Before we get into the absolute mind-bending climax of this situation, we have to talk about the setup because the sheer cinematic mayhem of it all is genuinely paralyzing. So Sharon, in a moment of pure, unadulterated mother bear adrenaline, straight up drove her car off a cliff to escape Matt Clark and save Nick. Like she just yeeted the vehicle into the abyss. The airbags deployed, the dust was settling, and Matt was lying there severely injured. I was watching this, and I was mid-skincare and smeared charcoal mask all over the rug because I gasped so hard. Literally had to yeet my phone across the room because the tension was genuinely suffocating me. So the car is wrecked, right? The scene is giving apocalyptic wasteland vibes with the hiss of the radiator and the desert wind howling. And into this absolute chaotic mess walks Sienna Bacall. Yes, Sienna, she steps into the wreckage, looks at the absolute carnage on the ground, and just flat out announces to everyone breathing, Matt is dead. Bestie, be for real right now. She just casually drops a death certificate verbally in the middle of a canyon. I was screaming. But honestly, I was also kind of living for it because Matt Clark is officially on my do not perceive list. I am so done with his entire existence. Oh, hold on. I should have mentioned this earlier, but while Sienna is standing there declaring the Wicked Witch is dead, Sharon and Noah are just staring at her, completely traumatized, covered in airbag dust, trying to process if their nightmare is actually over. Noah is basically a walking trauma response at this point, just paralyzed in the dirt, and Sharon's eyes are wide, she's breathing heavy, and you can see her brain actively trying to reboot. She's looking at Matt's mangled body on the ground, then looking at Sienna. But wait, this is where my grip on reality completely slipped. This is the moment that personally attacked my soul. As Sienna is standing there looking at Matt's body on the ground, which is honestly so unhinged a shadow literally detaches itself from the background. The dust clears, the ominous background music swells to a deafening pitch, and standing right in front of Sharon, Noah, and the supposedly dead Matt is Matt. I'm literally hyperventilating right now just thinking about it. A man with the exact same face steps into the light. Besties, I let out a screech that terrified my neighbors. He has Matt's face, Matt's eyes, Matt's entire menacing aura, but he is standing upright while the other Matt is bleeding out in the dirt. I was clutching my chest, physically vibrating, because what in the actual sci-fi cloning conspiracy is happening right now? The man looks at the absolute horror-struck faces of Sharon and Noah, looks at a trembling Sienna, and calmly announces that he is Matt's twin brother. He is the secret twin brother, you guys. And not just any twin, he straight up declares that he came here to kill Matt. Did I say that yet? Ooh, my brain is mush. Moving on, he literally says he is here to end his own twin's life. The audacity, the sheer, unadulterated soap opera audacity of pulling a secret evil lore may be good. Twin out of the desert fog, I cannot even. Wait, I'm glitching? Okay, back to the main event. But really quickly, Can we just veer off into a completely random tangent about the aesthetic choices in this scene? The lighting director deserves an Emmy, an Oscar, and a Nobel Peace Prize. The way the red taillights of the crashed car were blinking through the smoke, casting these demonic red shadows across the twins' face. It was giving straight-up horror movie villain introduction. And there was this weird, rhythmic clicking noise in the background, probably the car engine cooling down, but it sounded like a ticking clock counting down to their doom. It was so perfectly eerie. I was genuinely obsessed. Okay, snapping back to the T. So the twin is standing there, serving menacing doppelganger realness, and you have to look at Sharon's face. Sharon has been kidnapped, gaslit, emotionally tortured, and physically chained up by Matt Clark. She just drove a car off a cliff to escape him. And now, she is staring at a pristine, uninjured version of her abuser. You can literally see the psychological damage fracturing her mind in real time. She doesn't know what to believe. Is this a hallucination brought on by the crash? Is it a mask? Is it a ghost? She is spiraling. And honestly, same, girl, same. I am spiraling with you. And don't even get me started on the vibes coming from Sienna. Sienna is furious, right? She's been wanting revenge. She just announced Matt was dead. But the second this twin appears, her entire demeanor shifts. She is angry, yes, but she is straight up terrified. The fear in her eyes is visceral. Why is she so scared? If this twin came to kill the man she hates, shouldn't they be teaming up? Shouldn't they be high-fiving over Matt's bleeding body? But no, she looks like she just saw the actual devil. What is her connection to this twin? Does she know him? Did they plot this? I am losing my mind trying to connect these dots. Let's dissect this tea with absolute cinematic mayhem for a second. We have a supposed dead body on the ground. We have a living twin standing over them, but is Matt actually dead? Basically, we are dealing with the most devious, cockroach-level villain in Genoa city history. Matt Clark does not just die from a car crash. I am fully convinced this is an elaborate, twisted mind game. What if the one on the ground is a decoy? What if the twin is actually Matt, and the dead guy is the twin? The layers of deception are astronomical. I am genuinely questioning my own reality at this point. Think about Nick and Adam. Oh my God, Nick is literally writhing on the floor of a gas station nearby, overdosing on tainted drugs, while Adam is desperately trying to save him. Imagine if Adam finally gets Nick stabilized, runs out to the crash site to find Sharon, and sees to Matt Clark's. Adam's dark spider persona would instantly short-circuit. He would just start throwing hands at everyone with that face. The chaos that is about to ensue is going to feed my soul for months. I'm calling it, the villain arc is about to go nuclear, manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update. This twin is not here to save the day. He is here to inherit the villain throne, and he is going to make Matt look like a saint. The way he just stood there, completely unbothered by the wreckage, looking at his brother's body. It was chilling. It's giving major I am the superior clone energy. I genuinely cannot function for the rest of the day. This specific betrayal of my expectations has personally attacked my soul. I thought we were getting a clean villain death, a nice little hospital recovery arc for Nick, and maybe some trauma therapy for Noah, but no, we are getting double the Matt Clark. We are getting twin non-twin homicide. I am physically exhausted from screaming at my television. If you need me, I will be staring at a blank wall, trying to piece together my shattered sanity, because this situation is now my entire personality and I am not okay. Let me know in the comments if you are also hyperventilating, because we need a support group immediately.